Hey guys, how's it going? Tyler back with another episode of Pokemon Moon. We're here. I'm here. You're here watching. Let's move on with this. All right. Freedom is good, says the veteran. That's a lesson we should all learn. King John. What? Veteran Harry here. He's got a turtle. He's got a turtle. That's about it. That's all I can really say about him. That's what he does. Like, you know. That's him. Anyways, so he's got a turtle. We switched into Arachnid because we can take him out one hit because he's fire rock type or rock fire type, one of the two. Because he's a tortoise and he's fire type. Because he has okay, he's gonna take more than one hit because it's bubble beam, but still, you know, this man's got a tortoise, dude. Like, come on. Wait a second. Turtles are the ones that can go underwater, right? And then tortoises are the ones that are on land only, right? Pretty sure. Alright, let's keep battling because it's Arcanine. Arcanine's such like a cool Pokemon that I've never used. I've never used an Arcanine in any of my playthroughs of any Pokemon game. And I mean, honestly, it's a little disappointing, I think, that I've never used it just because, like, I really like its design. Although it's pretty basic, but, like, I really do like Arcanine's design. Alright, let's keep Bubble Beaming, because that's going to do the most amount of damage, because it's fire type. Araquanid's almost dead. Let's heal Araquanid with a potion. Nice, Speed Fell. I don't think that's going to help me very much, though. I think Araquanid's probably still slower. Let's use a Hyper Potion here. And then heal Araquanid all the way up. I know I don't use items very often, but I don't really want to lose any Pokemon. Because we're going to get a lot of experience, hopefully, going through this place. So, I would like to share that between all my Pokemon. Alright, well, it's using Extreme Speed, so I can't really tell if I'm faster than it or not. But I mean, hey, you know. It works, I guess. And Arcanine's dead. Thank you, Arcanine, for not killing me. Our team got experience. Good stuff. Be as free as you can be. See, look at that man. He has good ideals. He's not insane. Alright, let's heal Araquanid again. Because I don't want to lose any Pokemon on this journey here. Lemonade will do it. 65 points. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So I could use Tauros and go down here. And this is a cave. That's right. Forgot that this was a cave. That is a Golbat. Do I battle it? Probably not. I mean, honestly, that's kind of annoying, isn't it? Like, you know. Let's just leave that for now. Okay. And I got immediately thrust into battle. That's okay. Oh, that's good. It's good. It's fine. You know, it's cool. Backpacker Purdy. Anyways, so to talk about something else, so we're not talking about just Pokemon as it pertains to the video that's going on, but as it pertains to this Pokemon Moon game that I'm owning and playing right now. When it comes around time to completing this game, there's probably going to be a couple options as far as going to complete it goes, though, because I would love to get a living dex in this game. However, in order to get a living dex in this game, I'm like 100% confident that we're going to have to do at least a few other games, obviously, to get it. So, what Pokemon can't I call? Why can't I do that? Oh, up is Tauros. Can I call Tauros? Yes, I can. Come on, I wanna... There we go. That was weird. Okay, anyway, so we're probably gonna have to use a couple other Pokemon games to beat this. However, depending on which ones are completed already, when it comes around to completing it, I hope that makes sense. There might be some changes there, because technically I can't complete this game until I've completed other games to make it easier on myself. So let's say that I have to use like X and Y to capture more Pokemon for this game. I would complete Pokemon X or Y first before I come back and complete this one, just because then I won't have to restart that game. However, that means that I'm gonna have to play Pokemon X and or Y through normally first, and then before I can complete that one, I'm gonna have to do other games, which could include like Alpha Sapphire or Mega Ruby, or it could go back to Black 2, White 2, and Black and White, which I'm sure it probably will have to. But like same thing with this Sun and Moon right now, depending on what Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon have, if I beat that one normally first, then I can send the Pokemon to this game and then send them back over to Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. However, of course, X and Y, it doesn't really work like that because it's a generation behind. So whenever we get to it, it's going to be dependent on what games we've already done. Ooh, there's an item here. And what Pokemon are offered in which games. But like if Ultra Sun Ultra Moon has like, you know, the Kanto starters or something like that that I can't get in this game, which I might be able to get in this game, I honestly don't know, then I might just take them from that game instead of taking them from an earlier game, because it'd be faster than sending them through Pokemon Bank from X and Y and having to restart, you know, so that makes sense. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. When this series is done, which it's gonna be probably, I want to say 10 episodes, but I don't know how long this game is, so I don't really know. But I would say probably 10 episodes. Whenever this series is going to be done, I will have a Google Doc that's going to include everything that I've done up to that point and everything that I need to do to 100% complete it, so you guys know, you know, what needs to be happening. And also, I'll make sure to include probably a list of Pokemon games that we're going to need to complete before we can complete this one. So if I do end up having to like do through X and Y or Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, then I'll include that on the document saying, yeah, to complete this one, we need to do this first. Kind of like a prerequisite, I guess. So there you go. And then of course those games will have prerequisites possibly, so yeah, but yeah. And then this game also makes it interesting because we can trade up from red and blue and yellow and gold and silver on the eShop, and I'm kind of hoping they bring Crystal to the eShop, but if they don't, like, I guess it makes sense, but I mean, I kind of want Crystal on the eShop too, because I've never played that one, but you know, it's whatever, you know, it's cool. Let's see here, what would do the most damage to that Ice Steel type? It would not be Poison Jab, quite obviously. Crunch might do some damage. Let's do Crunch to Sand Slash here. Actually, shoot, Ninetales is Fairy Ice, isn't it? So I should have done that opposite, because then I could have Poison Jab Ninetales and then Flamethrower the Sand Slash. Well, that's my fault, I guess. It's whatever. Anyways, though, so when this series does come to a close, be ready to vote on that poll like we did for Super Mario 64, which turned into Super Mario Sunshine. I do hope that you guys enjoy that poll kind of deal, because otherwise, I mean, you know, what's the point of doing it when I can just choose my own games, I guess. But I do hope that you guys enjoy that, because I feel like it's better to have you guys choose what I'm making, because then you're interested in it, than have me just play whatever I want. And that's kind of where the podcast comes in as well, because I can record for an hour long whatever game that I want to. It doesn't even have to be the same game in a row. Like, I might end up playing Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon on the podcast before I even complete Odyssey on the podcast. But like, all that stuff is going to be going up on the podcast, and it might not ever become a series like with commentary over it, just because I've played the game already. Like, that's something that I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with yet, because, well, I'm not sure like if I would want to go back and recomplete a game entirely. Well, what was that, giving commentary, if that makes sense. I hope that does. But like, it's the same as if I was going to complete it in a series. It's just, you know, podcast instead. So, but yeah, so that's the thing. Okay, well, I can't move on with Tauros, so I guess we're just... Is Lily still down there? No, she's following me now. Okay. I wonder if I went back down there, if she'd still be down there. Ha, I'm good at this. X attack. I'm so good at looking in 3D spaces for extra items that might be hidden to the normal eye. Ooh, Zygarde Cell. Thank you very much. I wonder how many of those I have now. I've been keeping tally, obviously, for the 100% completion thing, but I wonder how many I have. That's another thing. For Super Mario Odyssey and games that are new that I haven't played before, I probably won't tally everything that I'm doing while I'm recording the series, unless I've finished the game in its entirety, which I actually feel like would be better. Like, just sitting down for a weekend and recording the entire weekend and finishing out a game, and just being able to know what you have to do afterwards. Granted, there are some games with like post games with stories and stuff, so I'd probably do that before, you know, I finish the game. But regardless, like, for Super Mario Odyssey on the podcast, you probably noticed that the percent thing at the end of the video isn't actually there. It's because, well, I just didn't want to spoil the game for myself. I know it has like a lot of moons. I'm not sure how many it has exactly, but I also didn't want to ruin how many moons are in what place, or accidentally ruin a moon or the ending of the game, that kind of thing. So when I play Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, it's gonna be the same kind of deal. If I'm gonna play a game for completion, like Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario 64, then obviously I've already played the game and I know what's happening. So, you know, it'd be just a real quick, oh yep, I know what we need to do in this game, then look up anything extra, and then just have it in the description. Although, like I was saying for Pokemon Moon, whenever this series is over, there will be a Google Doc, and probably for a lot of games similar to this, there will be a Google Doc because of the sheer amount of stuff that there is, because there is a lot of stuff. I mean, obviously, like, you know, there's 800 plus Pokemon, but then there's also like every item, you know, that kind of deal. I feel like I've definitely talked about this a couple times, but it's good to give a refresher, I guess. If you're binge watching the series when it's done, I guess it's not very fun, but yeah, you know, for being a weekly series, it's not too bad. Also, that's something I wanted to address. I hope that the weekly thing isn't too horrible. Decidueye is dead. I know that I only upload once a week for each series. That's still 4 times a week, if we include the podcast, which isn't necessarily weekly. But, you know, it's still like, it's a lot still for me to do as a high school / college student, I guess, eventually. I'm not in college right now, I'm in high school, which is arguably easier than college, obviously. I'm paralyzed. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to be able to upload less. Or that doesn't mean I'm going to upload the same amount in college. I plan to continue uploading the same amount that I am now when I reach college, but plans may change, obviously. So, but hopefully the once a week for a series isn't too horrible. I know that there are some channels that upload like 3-4 times a day, which is absolutely insane, and props to them. One really good channel that I've been watching is FWOP, Friends Without Benefits. Great channel. If you like Game Grumps, like, I mean, I used to watch Game Grumps, I don't anymore. If you like Game Grumps, you probably like them. I watch Super Mega occasionally. I really like their stuff. And then, like I said, I used to watch Game Grumps, but I don't really watch them anymore. The humor kind of got a little stale. For me, at least, after watching it for, like, you know, however long I've been watching it for. But yeah, those are some channel recommendations, I guess. But they upload, I mean, Super Mega uploads once a day. And then FWAB, they upload 4 times a day currently, I think. I think normally it's 3 times a day, but they have like an extra time slot right now because they had extra stuff that they recorded or whatever. But yeah, so there's that. If you guys are interested in what I watch on YouTube, I also watch a lot of The Completionist, which, I mean, you know, I complete games on my channel on occasion. Definitely don't do as much as he does, but he's a really big channel for me. I watch him a lot. Who else do I watch on YouTube? I guess, like, Filthy Frank, but he hardly ever uploads. I don't really know, like, who else I watch, because I normally watch, like, videos that are just on my feed, that I'm like, oh, that seems interesting, I'll watch that. I watch PewDiePie. I watch him quite a bit, actually. I'm not gonna be afraid of heights. That bridge on Mahalo Trail. Dude, something bad's gonna happen to her. Like, the music's all happy, I guess, so probably not, actually. That's a high up bridge, though, with no rails. I wouldn't like walking on that very much. Oh, see, told you. There's Murkrow, ready to pounce on her. Okay, Lily, come on. There we go. Oh, Murkrow view. Come on, Lily, you got this. Come on, Lily. Just battle them or something. You're a trainer now. Oh, well, there you go. She just ran past them. Well, that was fun. Now I'm gonna have to battle them or something. She cleared her trial. Oh. Alright, so I don't even have to... Alright, that's cool, I guess. Yeah, sure, friend. Hee hee, she said. Hee hee XD. Alright, and she's healing her Pokemon again, which isn't that bad, honestly. Like, I can deal with it. Sorry, taking another drink of water. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh boy, a strength puzzle, it looks like. Honestly, like, I do kind of miss, like, Gen 5 and below strength puzzles. Although, I guess, what did Gen 1 look like? I don't even remember. Gen 1 had some interesting strength puzzles, didn't it? Like, they were a little harder. Well, not harder, but, like, they looked a little weirder because it's such a small screen. I guess Gen 2 probably too. Like, Gen 3, 4, and 5 specifically had some really interesting strength puzzles. I always enjoyed when they came around. I didn't enjoy having to have strength on my Pokemon, but it was a nice change of pace, I guess, for Pokemon battling all the time. Which, I mean, is what the main part of the game is, but still. And that's also why I stopped cutting it out, if you hadn't noticed yet. I stopped cutting out the Pokemon battles, because literally, it's Pokemon. That's what you do in the game, so figured I should not cut that out. There's another Zygarde cell here. There's a lot on Pony. Oh, what do I have? Sinnoh one stocked. Less. Wow, I've collected 50% already. That means I can get the normal Zygarde now, can't I? Alright, well, anyways. Let's use Strength. Yes, call Machamp. Alright. And here we... Oh, shoot, dude. I should have pushed it up for... Oh. Doesn't matter. I was gonna just... Oh, I guess I couldn't have... Oh, a Carbink. It'd be interesting to see if they ever implement... Kind of like the Zygarde thing here. If they ever implement a way to evolve Carbink... into Diancie, kind of like how we have, you collect this many Zygarde cells and then you get a form of Zygarde. Like, that'd be interesting to see. Honestly, like, I don't think that'd be that bad of an idea, but Diancie is a mythical Pokemon, I believe, so I don't think that's ever going to happen. It'd be interesting to see how they implement it, though. Like, if you need to get Carbink, and then you need to get to, like, not even a certain level, but, like, you need to get it to this place, and then you need to, like, get these items, I guess, kind of like Zygarde, and just, like, pressurize it, or something like that, you know? Because, I mean, Carbink turns into Diancie by pressure, I believe. So, there could be, like, numerous Diancies out there, just not sure how many, I guess, or how they got there. Full restore, very nice. Okay, now, yep, I'm gonna say I need to go down here. Thank you, Machamp. What's down? Nothing, apparently. That's fine. A Golbat, alright. Why can't Machamp just, like, come in and punch the Golbat out of the air, you know? Like, full on, like, jump up in the air, pull his arm back, and, like, slam it to the ground, you know? That'd be cool. Why can't he do that? I'm sick of Golbats. Let's stop battling with Salazzle. Salazzle's almost level 50. I don't need too much more experience, I don't think. Alrighty. This must be where that one item was. Yep, here it is. A Dusk Ball. One thing that I do have a problem with Pokemon Sun and Moon, other than the various things that I've mentioned throughout the series, is the mini-map on the bottom of the screen. It's annoying that they don't have more detail, because obviously the map is very detailed, don't get me wrong. It's very detailed, it's very nice looking. But the marker for where you are could definitely be upgraded to be bigger or smaller, depending on the circumstance. And then, like, you would also expect, like, maps and caves after you've completed the area and stuff like that. Like, that'd be really cool if they had that, but they don't, which is slightly kind of like, it's just a little qualm, I guess. Is that the correct word? Is qualm even a word? What is qualm? I don't know, whatever. But yeah, like, it's just a little thing that kind of bugs me. Did we just swap abilities? Yeah. Clear body. What does that do? Can't lower stats, probably? I think that's what it is. And now he can well, Carbink can poison anything. I guess Carbink don't have a gender. Is Diancie genderless as well? That's a good question. It just skill swapped it. I don't know what it did there, honestly. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying. I assumed it skill swapped again. Whatever, doesn't matter. Alrighty. Well, let's see. What's this? Another Zygarde cell. Alright, cool. Thank you very much, Machamp. Okay, anyways, guys, so we're getting to the end of the episode here. After this battle, we're gonna end it. So that's cool. Ooh, a Murkrow. That's cool. I actually really do like Murkrow. Honchkrow is interesting, I guess, but I don't really like it as much as Murkrow's design. Like, I mean, the progression makes sense, but Murkrow, I feel like, I don't know, I just like Murkrow's design more than Honchkrow. That's just personal preference, I guess. Also, I did look up where we can get the move reminder. That's not until the end of the game, so we're gonna have Pikachu for a while, I guess. So that's cool. Sorry about that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode of Pokemon Moon. I know it was a bit longer than usual, but I mean, hey, who doesn't love extra content for a week, you know? Anyways, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.